we're back and we're talking to Joffrey about the amulet. The Emperor asked me to find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Where can I find him?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Oh, we have a ton of stuff. Alright, so tell me about the amulet.
It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move.
Tell me about Boris.
One of the youngest Blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
Can you help me?
Come with me. I have a few things here that I keep for visiting Blades agents. Help yourself to whatever you need. You should also talk to Prior Maberel and Brother Piner. I'm sure they will help you in whatever way they can.
Hey, we became more famous.
Hello.
So speaking of the Blades, for those of you who don't know, Bethesda did decide to release the Elder Scrolls Blades for mobile games. I've been playing it. I was added to early access for it. Like ESO. I did beta tests for ESO a lot. It was in one of the first tests they had. Joffrey? Did he just, like, appear up here? Alright. None of this is particularly great, but I can use these light leather gloves for that new person we've brought along, whose name I don't remember.
Good day.
Sheriff. I have items for you that you can use for the clothes, I hope. Or, you know, you can just
It's my...
choose not to wear them. What? Are you daft, woman?
Well met.
Okay, I don't care.
Good day.
So they released it, and I've been playing it. It's nothing like an Elder Scrolls game, obviously. But there are a few things that I would like to talk about regarding mainly some things that I think you can glean from the design decisions that they've had. Mainly in the area of like abilities. So they, you know, in mainline Elder Scrolls games, and I think you can see some of this design decision that obviously went into ESO, but mainly in Elder Scrolls games, stamina really doesn't do anything. In Morrowind, it is pretty important. You need stamina in order to swing properly. But in modern Elder Scrolls games, namely Oblivion and Skyrim, it serves primarily two functions, only one in Oblivion. In Skyrim, it's used for power attacks and running, and in Oblivion, it's just power attacks. But there you have these abilities that you can use for stamina instead of magicka, and the same goes with ESO. There are many abilities that some of the classes have that are stamina-based. So I think you can glean from that the Elder Scrolls 6 will probably have more abilities for stamina-focused characters. Because you got to remember, really, in stamina with Elder Scrolls games, again, all it does is running, power attacks, and allows you to have your carrying capacity upped. And those three are useful, but it's very much neglected. You know, it's really just not an important thing. But that's all I really wanted to say in regards to that matter. It's not a particularly good game. It's very much kind of wants to push you towards buying things with microtransactions, which we don't even want to get into that conversation. But ultimately, I really do hope the Elder Scrolls 6 doesn't go down that path. A lot of people say it's a little bit ridiculous, but I really don't take anything for granted anymore. Are you not wearing shoes? Whatever. So I really just wouldn't doubt it if they would have them, mainly with like creations, as we've seen already, with already in this playthrough once, if you recall, I was talking about how there was a creation uploaded to Skyrim Special Edition, and UESP treats it as though it's canon, which seems pretty ridiculous. I don't think there's anything to suggest that, but whatever. Joffrey.
Your first priority now.
I know, shut up. Dragonfires.
The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragonfires in the Temple of the One. The dragonfires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
Tell me about the council.
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government. He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here. The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races.
Yeah, I have his razor.
He was involved with Jaeger Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
So what exactly are the Dragonfires?
To prove he is the true heir, an emperor must first light the Dragonfires in the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. Only the true heir can light the Dragonfires, and if he has the Amulet of Kings. Akatosh, the supreme god of time, gave the Amulet of Kings to Saint Alicia, the first emperor, as a god-certain test of the true heir. The great god of all made a covenant with Saint Alicia. So long as a true heir ruled the empire, the great god swore to protect the empire.
Yeah, now he doesn't really give a shit.
The very foundation of the empire is the bond between god and emperor. That a false heir might be crowned, that the test of the great god might fail. My heart fails me. It is unthinkable.
I mean...
Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
Yep, I'm sure about it, Jim. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Interesting stuff. And I mean, and I guess by the time you're seeing this will be about a year from now.
I'm
Hey.
the shepherd here.
Yeah, I know. Give me your stuff. Give me.
Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Waynon Priory to see Master Joffrey. But go ahead and take this hammer. You might have use of it, and I have others. Not much call for smith work around here, in any case. Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging idle gossip. Good day to you now.
Okay, thank you. I know Prior Maberl gives you a paint horse. Did Spirit just leave? Thank you, Spirit. Very fucking cool. Let me just check the chapel itself.
Good to see you.
Dude, do you know where the other guy is? Did he literally just dip? Just packed a lip of dip and left? He might actually be in... Who the fuck are you?
I hope I can...
Oh, tell me about the castle. I apologize. It'd be best if you spoke with Miss Bonred. I will say, though, you had a long-lost relative who wished to speak with you. You expended a great deal of time and expense to find you. It is well advised you read the letter and speak with Miss Bonred as soon as possible. I must go. I think you just... Oh, alright, here we go. Yeah. Yep. Thank you.
Goodbye.
That was strange. I know that obviously it's for Castle Dunkelor, if you're blind. He just kind of like came out of the sewers, like, hello! That was very strange. Move. Alright, I don't know where the other prior is, so I don't care. We will actually be going on horse to Kvatch, mainly because it's a very neato mosquito to do such a thing, and that's how I first did it, actually. It was at the time where I didn't know the game had fast travel, so I used Prior Maberl's horse to go there, and I think I actually took the road, if I recall. I think I took the road this way. But I'll just be cutting through the Great Forest this time. And it'll give us more time to talk, you know? But yeah, but basically, in the most recent, so what just happened was the Elder Scrolls 25th anniversary, I believe, or 20th. Actually, I think it was. Yeah, I think it's 25th. And Bethesda did release a video on their YouTube channel, just really talking about it and how far they've gone. And the Skyrim grandma lady will be forever in Test 6, regardless of whether she lives to see it or not, which is a very heartwarming thing. But really what you see there is that they did show just a little bit of work on the Elder Scrolls 6. And you do see that, you know, you can very clearly tell it's Hammerfell. They did show just a little sliver of someone working on, you know, like desert rocks and whatever. Like, oh, come on, it's Hammerfell, guys. Let's stop trying to pretend like it's High Rock. But I could be wrong. Well, it would be nice if it was High Rock and Hammerfell, but I'm a little bit partial to Hammerfell. And I would like to really know if my prediction as to whether the main character, the hero, will be called the Hunding. That's really what I'm curious about, and I want to know. I don't remember whose shrine this is. Baron's. No, Molag? I think this is Molag. No, I don't think it is, actually. Now it's Sanguine! Hey, guys. What's up? But yeah, what I would like to do, just before Test 6 was released, is really to get through Skyrim, which is already done, Oblivion, which we're already doing, and then Morrowind, which would be just a play. It really would be. And you know, I could obviously play the Morrowind multiplayer mod, which I have done before, and it's actually pretty good. But I'd really like to just get through all that and just really be able to experience the whole thing, and you know, experience it just as an individual, not without anybody else. So we can really just talk about design decisions, you know, glean what we can from how the Elder Scrolls has changed and evolved over time, and really what this could mean for the future. What is interesting, though, is that by the time Test 6 releases, Skyrim will have been released, I think, when I was in 7th grade, something like that. By the time Test 6 release, I will be out of college. So that is a very good idea for how time has changed. That's Kvatch in the distance. I don't know what this is. We've been here, I guess. What is this? Who are you? I don't... Is this in the game? This is? What? Angel, deal with that guy. No, let's talk. No, please don't let this guy die. You fucking inbred. Ah! I need your soul. Why are you attacking him?
I wish I could be more hospitable, but I'm a bit distracted. It seems I'm having a bear problem, and I just don't know what to do.
Yeah, I could tell.
I've had attacks on my small flock of sheep lately. I was hoping that building a fence would solve the problem, but it hasn't helped at all. Then, one day when I was just about to step outside, I saw the culprits. A group of Westweald bears was dragging away a sheep carcass. There's no way I can fight those ferocious beasts off on my own. If you could thin the population a bit, they would probably leave the area. I'll tell you what, kill 6 of them.
Yeah, sure. I get the idea.
Damn bears. Going to run me out of Shadrock at this rate. I don't know where those damn bears. Going to run me out of Shadrock at this rate.
Big cow. No, there's another bear right there, still after us. Okay, I guess we're gonna do this quest. Alright, well, we might as well go find a few more. What are you talking about? Ugh. What are you talking? How did this dude die? Do I care enough? Do I? Do I? Do I? Let's flip a rock. Rock says sideways. Rock says yes. Rock has crashed game. Thank you, Rock. Very cool. Alright, well, I guess that'll be the end of this episode since it'll take us 7 years to boot up the game. So next time, thank you all for watching.